teacher that really impacted me is Mr. Birch. It's because he really believed in me when I fell down.
He wasn't just a math teacher. His course was a little bit more in-depth. He didn't just focus on math, he focused on the livelihood of students. Yes, he was my math teacher, but he was also somebody that I could say I looked up to and I could come to with anything.
He always made it the focal point to always reflect on what you did and how you could be better. So I just really appreciate that.
Psych was the first teacher I had here at Goode, first period, freshman year. I hated him off bat. He was a really stern guy. However, over the course of time, he taught me to look at things from different aspects, get outside of my comfort zone, and learn more about ethnicities just outside of just being a teacher. He taught me a lot of real world situations.
My favorite teacher in the building is Mr. Block, mainly because he took his time with you and he made sure that not to move on until every last student got it.
A piece of advice I would give to a student that's coming into Goode, I would say continue to work, strive for better, and always go for excellence.
Start off as best as you can your freshman year because that's your ground surface, that's your base, that's how you start off yourself as a student. And I feel like if you do good your first year, then the rest of the 3 years should be a breeze.
A's matter. The more you can get, the better. If you put in a little effort for the B, I would suggest you go the extra mile for the A.
Taking the time to ask help when needed, because I seem to wanted to do things on my own, so actually asking somebody for help isn't a problem. I didn't realize that till now, so.
Be yourself. Be yourself and embrace who you are, because when you embrace who you are, you open up opportunities and so many doors for people to come into your life and just learn about you and just build a foundation of trust among yourself. I would most definitely love to thank my mother,
My brother and my mother.
I think my parents.
I was coming home, didn't want to do my homework. She was the one, you better do it because it's going to pertain to you your senior year. I'm like, okay, well.
She continued to motivate me to do things that I don't even think that I could do. She's my #1 supporter.
Just constantly telling me I can do anything I can as long as I set my mind to do it.
I'm gonna send this one out to my best friend, Kyra. Being around people who strives up helps you go up at the same time, so.
In 10 years, I see myself already starting my career as a trauma nurse. I will hope to find the love of my life.
I want to make my own part of a workout center with the YMCA or the Croc Center, but it's going to be the Boogie Center. I want to make something big like that, help out Chicago.
I most definitely see myself in a Ford Mustang pulling up to my house in Atlanta, Georgia, hopefully with the love of my life or a good friend, taking vacations, being happy, and just being me.
I most definitely see myself in a very successful law career, in a big company, making a very, very nice living amount. I see myself very happy.
I see myself with my, having a wife, maybe even a dog, just living my life and working in the career pathway I want.